Cody and I had to do some warm-ups before we started.
Yo, what's up guys? It's Zoe.
It's Cody
and Zody back today with another YouTube video. And today we are doing a very kind of story time video, I guess, for you guys today. All the time we get comments asking what happened to our old dog Zody. We had a German Shepherd named Zody, and we had him for a few months, and then all of a sudden he just disappeared. And we didn't really explain what happened on social media very much. Also, we were very small when this was happening, so it wasn't more of like, we didn't want to tell you guys. It's just like, we didn't think it was that important to tell you guys. But now that everyone is just flooding our comments with what happened to Zody, like, you have Jib now, like, where's Zody? So we're gonna be answering that one question for you guys today, and I hope you guys do enjoy it. We're gonna do a whole story time on the video, but make sure you guys do like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're at 1.14 million.
1.14 million.
Are you good, bro?
Alright, let's get on with the video.
Alright, so the whole thing kind of started when Zoe wanted a dog, and I was going to Zoe's house here and there. So me and Zoe got a dog together. It wasn't necessarily my dog, it was more of Zoe's because it was living at Zoe's house. And since I lived in Chicago still, I couldn't see Zoe as much as I wanted to. So Zoe was like the main owner of the dog, and Zoe had the main responsibility. One day me and Zoe went to go get this dog Zody, and we didn't even know what we were gonna name him yet. But we eventually named him, we brought him home, and we did a whole YouTube video on it. That's on our Zody channel, on this channel. If you guys want to go watch that, it'll be the first link in the description. But anyways, we loved Zody. It was like a really good dog. Like, it never barked. It was a great dog. But the only thing that it did do was mess up a lot of furniture at Zoe's place. And Zoe's mom didn't really like that much, so it became a little problem.
My mom, she has really nice furniture, and it was getting torn up. It was just getting really bad. And normally, like, I would never want to give away a dog just because of furniture and everything, but my mom was really upset about it. So my mom was just like, I don't think that we can take care of this dog anymore. I'm sorry, Zoe. She was talking to me about it. I was really upset. I had to tell Cody. And we were just really sad that we didn't get to have Zody for a very long time.
So a little time went by. We got like a week to spend with Zody, and obviously we still had him, so he wasn't that big of a problem yet. We tried to train him as much as we can so he didn't do anything to the furniture and didn't like piss and pee everywhere.
But obviously, dogs in general need a lot of training. They can't just have a week of training. Especially
like a German Shepherd, they acquire a lot of attention. So obviously we made a few videos with him, and our supporters at the time began to realize who Zody was, and that, you know, he became part of our channel and became part of our family, just like Drip is today. So this is where it gets really sad, but this is like the main part of the story.
One day, it was the day that we had to let go of Zody, which was really sad, and we were trying to find a home for him. We wanted him to have a good home. So we didn't obviously want him to go to the pound. We wanted to give him a home right away so he could bond with the people that he was going to be living with. And my dad and my mom called a bunch of people, and nobody really needed a German Shepherd, which is really sad. But my dad actually came to Cody and I both and was like, hey, I have some good news. We were like, yeah. And he was like, my friend, who is a police officer, needs a German Shepherd for the force.
So obviously that day was very sad. It was very upsetting to let Zody go. There was a bunch of arguments that we had with Zoe and her parents because we didn't want Zody to go. Like Zoe just said, her dad came to us and said that they had a home for Zody.
So obviously my dad's friend was a police officer. He's almost like an uncle to me because like we've known him since I was little and grew up with him. And we knew he had a really nice home. He has kids and a wife, and they needed another police dog to join the force with them. And we told him that we had a German Shepherd and his name was Zody, and he came and picked him up. And now Zody has an amazing life. He's getting drug addicts, he's getting people that are being bad, like he's hunting people down. He's a good dog, and he's gotten full training because he's a police dog now.
I also want to mention that I wasn't there when Zody was getting taken away. I was already back home in Chicago, so I never got to say my last goodbye with Zody. I didn't even know when he was leaving at that time where I was leaving. So it was a really sad day for me just because I couldn't ever say my last goodbye to Zody. Me and him had a really good bond, and I felt like he was my son just like Drip is my other son. So it was just kind of like a really sad day for the both of us. But like Zoe said, he now has a beautiful home.
With a mom, a dad, and siblings known as their children. He's in really good hands. And that's all that matters, is that Zody is safe and in good hands right now. and that's all we wanted from him.
And to anyone wondering why we didn't really mention this, we just didn't feel like it was needed, and plus I didn't get to say my goodbye. So it was just like an unintentional reason why we never told you guys. And it was never meant to be a secret or anything, but we just, you know, it just never came up.
Yeah.
We felt like it wasn't like a story to be told on social media. It was more of like a personal matter. But now that all of our comments are just being flooded, it's, you know, the right time to tell you guys what really happened to Zody. All we really told you guys like on tour when we got asked or in lives is that he was just a police dog, but we never told you guys like the actual story where I didn't get to say goodbye and where, you know, he was being a little bit of a troublemaker and we didn't have the responsibility to take care of him. We never really had the time to take care of him since I wasn't there. It was mainly Zoe, and Zoe just kind of always doing her own thing. So like we both said before, Zody was a really good dog. It was just the wrong time to have a dog. And now that me and Zoe live together, we can now have a dog, which is Drip. We love Drip very much. He's a very good boy. He's a little troublemaker. He's a little spontaneous, but you know, we're dealing with him. We also want to mention a few things that happened to Zody, and we got to talk to Zody after he was in the police force. If you want to explain, Zoe.
Since the guy knew my dad and my family, I get to talk to him all the time, and he does send me pictures of Zody every once in a while. I haven't heard from him in a couple months now, and he's doing really good, and he's really happy. And that's really all that matters.
And I just think that they could give him a better home and a better life than we could at the time, because, you know, if you really look at it, me and Zoe were just, you know, 16 to 17-year-olds. So me and Zoe were just both really young, and Zoe's parents weren't really involved with the dog because they had their own life and they were doing their own thing. They only got the dog because Zoe said that she would have the full responsibility for it, and I wasn't always there, so I couldn't always help out when Zoe wanted. But we love you, Zody. You know, I doubt you're watching this, Zody. You know, he's definitely not watching this, but we do love you, Zody. We miss you so much, and we hope to see you again one day. You were a part of our family, and we hope to reunite one day. Hopefully that day is very soon. We love and miss you, Zody. But that is the full story of Zody. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys do like and subscribe. This is gonna be the end of the video. I don't want to make this like any like kind of sad vibes. I want this all to be happy because everything's good now. He has a better life, and we're doing our own thing, and now we have a new family member, and hopefully Drip and Zody can meet one day. That'd be an amazing video.
That'd
actually.
be awesome.
That'd literally be awesome. But I don't want to make this. It sounds so depressing, and I just hate that.
Yeah.
So let's end this off with a good tone. Make sure you guys do like and subscribe if you haven't already. We would greatly do appreciate it. We hope to see you soon, Zody. And me and Zoe both know that you guys love Zody too, so
we're just very happy that he's in a better home. I love you guys. We love you guys so much.
And we hope you guys enjoyed the video. We will see you guys next time, next week on Sunday on the Zody channel. Hope to see you guys there. Like and subscribe and turn on the notifications so you know when we post again. We'll see you guys soon.
Bye.
Whoa, guys, stop right there. We're super excited to announce the cities of Social Tour Summer 2020. Last year we promised you guys an experience unlike any other, and we couldn't just stop right there. This tour is gonna be a bigger tour, a better tour, so I recommend to not miss out at all.
And we want you guys to come because we love seeing your adorable faces and we love hugging you, and this year is gonna be an experience like no other.
This year we have way more time to plan everything. We have way bigger and crazier surprises, so we're super excited to experience them with you guys.
Social Tour is not just like an event, it's like we have a big family and we love to see you guys, and we love you guys to come out and party with us and have a great time with us, and that's what we want you to do on this tour.
Last year tickets sold out super fast, so I would recommend that you guys keep an eye out for it. And just a reminder, tickets sold out so crazy last year, so they're probably gonna sell out even faster this year, so keep an eye out for it.
And so to keep up to date when the tickets do release, make sure to turn on @Social Tour Instagram notifications so you know when we drop the link to the tickets. So without further ado,
here are the cities! Social Tour Summer 2020, baby!